And good morning. Welcome to the Jet Tribe Eurofinals 2024 World Series Round 1. We are just getting ready for our opening ceremony. We've got some amazing opening ceremony plans for you. Cannot wait. My name is Dawn Dawson, and welcome to Ostrów, Warcki, Poland. I am very excited to bring you a full weekend of race schedules and great things going on. And by gosh, we've got something very special happening right now. This young man is Harry Shortland. He is a grand total age of 8 years old, and he hails from England. And boy, I tell you what, let me tell you a little bit about his pedigree as he gets rocking. Now, this is a special demonstration on a Spark. Harry is actually James Bushell's nephew. And I don't know if you've noticed the riding style, but that already looks very reminiscent of exactly how Bushy likes to race. And I'm actually very pleased and honored to welcome a gentleman that has been a huge part of JRSA and a big part of racing in England. And you can see Great Britain up in the stands cheering them on. That is our singers. This is the voice camp of Poland. It's a music camp. We had 90 different kids here. They're competing in a TV program just like America Got Talent, and whoever wins this will actually be a part of that TV program. Meanwhile, back to Harry, and I am up here with Steve Bushell. And Steve, you've been a part of racing in England and Great Britain for so very long. Tell me a little bit about Harry and his upbringing.
Oh, Harry, he loves the race, and he goes with us at every round of the British. He came to Fiji last year, and this is the first time in Poland. He pestered James to let him go on a Spark down our lake. So we let him go. This is the fourth time he's actually been on a Spark. But he took to it so good, a bit like a duck to water. He just amazing the way he went. Completely shocked. His mum and dad was not too happy about it, but we just let him go. He just wants to be part of it. He follows Julian around like a little puppy dog, you know, doing all the bits and pieces, and bosses him about and bosses James about, gets him ready to get out on the water.
Well, maybe you're not surprised at this, but I remember you telling me the story of James Bushell and the first time that you put him on, and that kid could barely walk, much less do anything else, and he was already riding your boat around. So I think this is part of DNA, don't you? This is just part of the genes. It's been started with you, and it's passed its way down, and it's so cool to see Harry out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can see with Harry, he watches James all the while, and you see by his style of racing. But it's so good that what we need to do is get kids like him on the line, just having a little bit of fun, not proper racing at the moment, but just to have a little bit of fun so the parents can look and see what they can do and everything. The good thing about the racing as well is that it keeps the kids in check. If Harry don't behave himself, don't do his schoolwork, no racing.
Oh, I love that. So life lessons learned early out here on the racetrack. If you are interested in getting your kids involved, this is one of the greatest sports, I think, in the world. Steve, thank you so much for being a part of jet ski racing. And I heard you're once again the president of the JRSA. It's great to have you back, and I can't wait to see what you do with the junior programs in 2025.
No problem, thanks. And thank you, Dawn, as well, for being supportive of the British and the rest of the world. You do a great job, and it'd be missed by you. And I'm sure if Nedra now was looking down on us, she'd be proud of Harry.
Oh, that is so well said. Thank you so much. That was Steve Bushell, ladies and gentlemen, the president of the JRSA, one of the big associations that have brought the riders from the UK out here. And we are going to cut right away over to novice ski stock as we get ready to rumble for the first part of our series here. We've got a lot of races coming at you today. Novice ski stock, novice ski 13 to 15 four-stroke lights, novice runabout stock, and then, of course, you can see how big this is. This is one moto today of 3 that we are going to be doing. And, of course, you can see our schedule. We start at 1 o'clock, and then we'll be going through, looks like 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. And then we'll be bringing you the highlights. So please follow us on the WGP1 website. Don't forget you can go. We've got live timing for you all weekend as well. And here's your lineup. Taking a look down on the line, boat number 30. That is Vansidan K. And as they jump out out into this starting grid. What the course marshals are going to do is they're going to get those guys rocking, and they're going to bring them out and show them the starting grid. Now, we are going to be working a split section. We'll be showing you that starting grid in just a little bit, but I'll give you a visual here as we get rolling. That inside split is going to be the green buoys. Outside split will be the, inside split will be blue buoys. Outside split will be the greens. And they will be showing these guys the modified start grid, and then after that first lap, you're able to actually pick which one of these options that you want to take. They turn off of the MasterCard buoy or the double buoys. It's two buoys tied in one, the red and yellow buoy, and they put those two together so that the riders can see, hey, you have to make a choice here. So they're either going to choose, after that first lap, they're going to choose lap one. They're going to choose green or the blue. Why do we have the option start? That gives these guys a great opportunity to work their way through traffic. And actually, I'm up here with one of the best in the world, Harley Ritchie, joining me today. Harley, how are you, sir?
I'm amazing. I'm super happy to be here in Poland, another year here. So, yeah, just hanging out and watching some racing today. I'll be racing a Pro Ski GP tomorrow, so really looking forward to that. Had a good practice this morning, and yeah.
So Harley, tell them where you hail from.
So it's a little bit of a controversy. So I was born and raised in Spain, but I've got a British family, so it's kind of just half and half. But yeah, I represent both. Yeah.
Great to have you. All right, so we just finished that, and again, you got the opportunity to watch that starting grid as we get ready to go. We got 7 riders down on the line. First race of the day is going to be novice ski stock. And on this race, each of these races are going to be timed. I'll be pulling up the racing live timing, justracetime.com. You guys could go there. The WGP1 actually has that actual QR code, and then you can just follow along with the live race timing. Hold on one second as we get ready to go, and I will give you this lineup. On the pole position on that inside split is boat number 71. That's Martin Teak on the pole on the inside. On outside, pole position is going to be Cody Lorenzo Pontino, one of the very fast riders out of that Philippine association down in the Philippines. And man, has that country grown in racing. The boats are ready to roll. And 117 with a fantastic start. He was on the outside portion of that inside split. That's Tony Heiskanen. And Tony's got us going underway. I wonder if he will pull off a whole shot. Alexis Bogdanov's also in this from Latvia. Tony from Estonia. Vancedin K from Cambodia. We've also got Osman Min from Cambodia. And the Philippines also represented with Cody Martin Teak from Estonia and Sam Wilson from Great Britain. And it looks like Sam Wilson is going to have that whole shot on the inside split. Great start for Sam. He looked super yesterday in the junior classes. And just taking a look at last year's, I could give you the update on our last year's champions as well. Boat number 79 has a whole shot on the outside. That's Cody Lorenzo Pontino, but it is going to be Cody Lorenzo with the whole shot. So Pontino got the whole shot, followed by Sam Wilson. And a great job for Team Philippines. Man, I got to imagine that Paul Rosario really rocking as they are listening in on the live stream. And the live stream is already hot with a ton of people commenting. So Cody Lorenzo Pontino from the Philippines with the whole shot. Sam Wilson in second. And Butch Sarmiento saying good luck, Cody. Jake Pontino on the live stream shouting out for the Philippines team. I've got a lot of riders here. Harley David for PH79 as well. Baron Fisher saying good luck, Sam. A lot of chatter on that live stream. And again, our fantastic camera crew giving us the update on your race leader. What a cool looking racetrack. This thing is huge, over 2 kilometer racetrack, but it's actually, with all that said, smaller than it was last year. And by the way, Cody is actually on borrowed property this weekend. He is renting a boat from B&J. And what a fast young rider. Here is boat number 30 back in third place. That is the T30 of Osman Min. Actually, let me just correct that. Yeah, T30 is Vincent K. Vincent K up in third. So a great job for Vincent K. So Osman Min, they just are letting me know, got around and got into the lead. Yeah, I'm not sure. And Sam's been up in second place after that start. So we are looking at a leadership change. So Vincent K from Cambodia with Sam Wilson in second. It's pretty wild to watch all the great racing. We've had some incredible weather out here this weekend. Started out with some rain early in the week as these guys were trying to work their way through practice. But, man, today has just been picture perfect and gorgeous out here for the racers. So, again, whole shot credited to Lorenzo. But right now it looks like Vincent K on boat number 30. Followed by Sam Wilson. And we're just going to go in a little bit tighter. So I think that Cody Lorenzo Pontino must have missed a buoy or gone down, because that was, yeah, from out of nowhere. Sam Wilson is definitely picking up some pace, getting very close. So second place, Sam Wilson. And you were watching our first race of the day. Third place. Thank you. Okay, so appreciate you guys. So we were right. Doggone it, Harley. We were right, and then we got misinformed, which is no big deal. That happens to everybody. So let us go ahead and give you that top four real quick. It is no change. Cody is still in the lead. No panic. So Cody in the lead, followed by Sam Wilson, and then we've got Vincent K in third. And I thought I saw boat number 71, Martin Teak, very well could be up in that fourth place spot. We'll get a confirmation for you. So once again, let me just change that call. And it is boat number 79, Cody Lorenzo, still in the lead, followed by Sam Wilson. And then Vincent K in third, and Martin Teak unofficially up in sixth place, Tony Heisekon. And I love that the camera crew is actually helping get us the updates. Again, you are watching Osman Min, who is leading. Woo, this has been a hot mess here trying to keep up. So Osman Min leading from Cambodia. And then that would put Vincent in second place would be Sam Wilson. Vincent K, I'm guessing, is still in third. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Martin Teak in fourth. And then boat number 117 is Tony Heisekon, also in the sixth place spot. So Osman Min out of Pattaya, Thailand. He's been living in Thailand since 2016. And Cody dropped all the way back into fifth place, so tough break. All right, once again, Osman Min, your race leader, who said he wants to compete in the SEA Games the next time that comes around. Last year we had the SEA Games in Cambodia. That boat was built by the Flamingo team that Osman Min, your race leader, is riding. And he said he has that race number 93 because of Mark Marquez, the Spanish F1 motorbike rider. So a lot of these riders have superstitious and really kind of good luck, if you will, race numbers, and I love that. I love getting the story behind these race numbers. Again, you were watching the first race of the day, Novice Ski Stock, and as we get through the first half of this, we've got an opportunity to get you all the way through sixth place. So again, Osman Min was leading, Sam Wilson in second, Vancett K in third, and there is our shot of Osman Min, and look how close Sam Wilson is to Osman. His first win, by the way, was in 2022, the Cambodia Nationals. And Sam Wilson, unbelievable rider. He's only 16, so he was able to still compete this year in some of the junior classes before he turned 16. Tough break for Martin Teak off the boat. That is unfortunate. We're showing Tony Heisekon on that one. Gotcha. So Tony Heisekon in the water. But I actually had that boat as 71 Martin Teak. That's okay. We'll go with what the camera crew says. So again, boat number 30. Osman getting hunted by the gentleman that was a British champion. His first win was in 2019, talking about Sam Wilson, your second place rider. He is sponsored by Avos Water Sports. Also Jet Tribe. Speaking of Jet Tribe, thank you so much, Tony Vo, for being our title sponsor this year for the Jet Tribe Euro Finals. Excuse me. And you are watching boat number T30. Vancett K, your third place rider. And there is Osman Min and Sam Wilson. And the white flag, man, this race seemed to fly by. Very fast race. Just real quickly, Harley, what goes through your head on that last lap?
Honestly, I mean, obviously, depending where you are on the track. I mean, if you've got a nice, comfortable lead, you just kind of save the engine all the way to the end. If someone's pushing behind you, you just got to think nice and smooth, no mistakes, and just clamp it till the finish. And then as well, obviously, if you're behind someone, just go as fast as you can go and hope for a mistake from the rider in front. And, yeah, just push hard.
All right, Cody Lorenzo, after a great hole shot, pulling back up into fourth place. So a great rally for the gentleman from Philippines. And again, Osman Min with the lead, riding for Cambodia, followed by Sam Wilson riding for the UK. Vancett K, also another Cambodian rider. Man, that's Cambodian program and getting the riders from Cambodia. You know, 10 years ago, we did not have any riders from that country, and how great to see riders starting to come up, and not just one or two. They've got a big group, a huge team coming out and supporting them, and a lot of these guys turn into national heroes, and it's pretty darn fun to watch. All right, Sam Wilson on that inside split. He's going to try to reel in on this final lap, and he took the outside split. Yesterday, the outside was a little bit quicker. Let's see if Osman Min will be able to hold him off, and he sure does. Congratulations to the young man from Cambodia for taking the win, riding for Knauf Industries. Beautiful job for the Flamingo team rider. And Sam Wilson coming in second. Vancett K will be third, and you've got Cambodia, Great Britain, followed by Cambodia, and then Team Philippines in fourth. And you can see Anton Ignacio and the Philippines team up there shouting their teammate on. And a great run for Osman Min. And he's like, man, it's time to take a break here after that big one. All right, Harley, few final words on why it's so darn fun to ride stand-up jet skis.
Obviously, they're a lot different to runabouts. Obviously, with the stand-ups, you have the handle pole. Obviously, you're standing up on your legs. And it's just what you kind of grow up, and it's just obviously also personal preference. Me, I always grew up on stand-ups. I did race a Sea-Doo Spark for a few years in Spain. Then made obviously the transfer over to stand-ups, and yeah, I mean you can.
That's all right, Harley. Thank you so much. We are back. That was awesome. On the pole position, you have got boat number 7 on the outside pole. That's Ali Al-Ali, who already took a great win yesterday. We're on to junior ski 13 to 15, ski 4-stroke lights. And as we come back to that, it looks like boat number 7 is on the pole position on that outside, Ali Al-Ali. And then the pole position on the inside split is Andrew Hubert Laurie, I do believe. As we get ready to go, I can see Marvin Bohivslav, or excuse me, that was actually a borrowed property there on boat number 7 and boat number 44, the outside. That is Safe Al-Shasoueh. You got Sultan Al-Shasharni also in this race today. Albert Kuprix from Latvia is going to be lined up today. Andrew Hubert Laurie and Andrew Vo joining us on boat number 160. And Andrew Vo is going to be lining up on the outside of the inside. Again, they are running their way through that starting grid. Your grand champion last year was Sam Wilson, and Saif Al-Shushawi was actually your second place grand or vice champion in this ski division last year for junior ski 13 to 15. Now, Sam Wilson will not be racing in this because obviously he's moved out of that juniors spot. But Saif now has Saif has an opportunity here to take a win. He got vice champion last year, so let's see if he's able to convert that into a win in 2024. Great to have Andrew Vo out here, a gentleman that flew all the way from Sulphur Springs, Texas, to be a part of racing in Poland. First time he's ever been into Poland, and it was really fun to watch him on Facebook talking about his experiences out here. Thank you so much for joining us on the live stream. We've got, as I mentioned, a QR code where you can tune right in to the timing. And that was actually Martin Teak. And you can see our crowds are already starting to come in. We are here live in Ostrów, Warcki. And the boat that you're looking for, or excuse me, the different areas that you were looking for. This is a rural area of the world. It's really focused on agriculture. As the riders were driving in, it felt like you were in the middle of nowhere, and then suddenly you get in front of this gorgeous lake that is actually a water supplier for all of the crops in this area. And man, we've really been welcomed with open arms down here, and you can see the crowds. As we get ready to roll, there's over 35 countries here represented this weekend. And again, your lineup, Andrew Vo is on the outside inside. And you can see the crowds truly enjoying all of the beautiful sunshine today. Supposed to get a little weather tomorrow, and that is a great shot there of Andrew Hubert Laurie, who's got the pole position on the inside split. Yeah, great lineup here. We got 6 riders in this one. As I mentioned, Sultan Al-Sharshani riding for Qatar. Ali Al-Ali rides for the UAE on boat number 7. Saif Shishue, riding on boat number 44. And on the triple aces is Albert Kuprix from Latvia, Andrew Hubert Laurie on the number 19 boat from Estonia, and Andrew Vo on boat number 160 from the U.S. So just in this race alone with 6 riders, we have 5 different countries and only 6 riders. That just gives you an idea here of how crazy that is. And that is your inside lineup. You've got Andrew Hubert Laurie on the pole, the triple aces of Albert Kuprich from Latvia next to him, and then Tony Vo. And that puts Ali Al-Shali on the pole position on the outside. And you've got boat number 44, Saif Al-Shushue, on the outside as well. I want to thank you so much for joining us on the live stream. Don't forget to give us your comments. Tess Ventus is watching from the Philippines, and Douglas Underhill. Doug, it's great to have you here. Let's go Andrew Vo watching as well. If you guys want to follow the live stream, it is justracetiming.com/live/NDI, and a great start for Ali Al-Shali. His dad, by the way, is a big racer for XCAT and rides for the Victory team on the UAE, lives in Dubai. So picking up his dad's winning ways, look at Ali Al-Shali on the outside split, and Andrew Hubert Laurie is checking it out on the inside split. So Laurie going to be heading to the blue buoys. And a beautiful start for boat number 19. Now, he's used to riding the double ace, so I bet that was a little crazy for him having to go to the 19 boat. But Andrew Hubert Laurie is where you got your eyes right now. He's only 15 years old, out of Tallinn, Estonia. Enjoys ice hockey and mountain skiing, and right now he's enjoying a hole shot. Will he be able to hold on, or will he be mixing it up here with Ali Al-Shali? And both of them looking very close on the timing. This is going to be real close when they get to that front stretch. Both of them going into the doubles. They must stay on the right side of that merge buoy, and a whole shot's going to go to Andrew Hubert Laurie. Beautiful job. Ali Al-Shali will be second. And a great start for both these riders. And you could just see this guy rides already like a pro ski. And he has been moving up in those divisions, started out as a junior racer. Check how many titles, 7 world titles already for that gentleman. And Ali Al-Ali is new to the race scene. He's only been racing for a couple of years, but man, he came into it pretty hard. Won yesterday, actually, in the junior division. So he's already got a title. And Andrew Vo up in third. Beautiful run for Andrew. Andrew's got to be very happy. His first time on his trip to Poland. And I think he is going to be doing the entire 3 rounds. Andrew, of course, sponsored by Jet Tribe. And there is a boat number 44 in the 4th place spot. And that is Saif Al-Suihi. Al-Shuihi. I'm trying to get that right. And again, Saif, an incredible racer. He also comes from racing legacy and racing family. Ali Al-Ali, only 13 years old, and out here racing in the junior ski, 13 to 15 4-stroke lights. Yeah, that was beautiful riding style. Sebastian Davidscu, go. You rock, cheering on the riders, and an up-close view. You can see the Dubai police shirt up there. The reason for that is these riders, a lot of the riders from the UAE are actually sponsored by the Dubai police team, which is a huge commitment for them. And their first time out here, and you're watching Ali Al-Ali, who's actually sponsored by Poe & Co. Marinas, and, of course, by his dad, Essa Al-Ali. And Tony Vo on 160, 15 years old. He said, I'm a professional T-shirt folder. And if you want to get to know one of the funnest kids I've ever met, join them on a Facebook. Just how he describes his job description is a hoot and a half. And I'll give that to you in just a second. But yeah, it was pretty hilarious. He's a really funny guy. So Andrew Vo doing a great job out there on 160. Andrew Hubert Laurie, your race leader. A 9-time European champion. He only debuted on this race scene in 2018. Team Speedlight and Racing. His dad holds him for every spot. Big track. And I've noticed that Andrew Hubert Laurie has been taking the inside split. Ali Al-Ali has been working the outside split. Also a special thanks to our sponsors, as you see down on the live screen. Again, your top three: Andrew Hubert Laurie, Ali Al-Ali, and Andrew Vo is top three, and Saif Al-Sisue is in fourth place. Oh, here we go. Professional T-shirt holder Andrew Vo in third. And here's how he describes it. I fold T-shirts with speed and precision. Now you know why he's fun to follow on Facebook. Isn't it great? It's just hilarious to get a chance to hang out with Andrew Vo. Again, your race leader, Andrew Hubert Laurie. One of the interesting things about him is if you watch him, they have a very specific routine when he gets ready to go. His dad sort of walks him through a visualization, talking to him. But Andrew is probably one of the more quieter riders that starts. I don't see him fussing a lot. He's very quiet and very focused on the line. Ali Al-Shali, also quite talented. As you can see, he rides for the UAE. I'm going to give the microphone over just a second to Harley. From your perspective, watching these junior riders, what are you seeing here on the riding style?
I mean, obviously, they're getting very low down. Obviously, juniors, they're up and coming, so they're a lot younger. They're nice and low in the tray. Obviously, watching Andrew Hubert Laurie, super smooth in the turns. Obviously, he's got a nice gap right now. Looks to be nice and smooth conditions out there. But yeah, it'd be good to see. There's a lot of potential and a lot of talent. It'd be good to see him in a few years to come. And yeah, I can't wait to carry on watching and seeing how these junior riders progress. And see how they end up and how they go.
Great feedback from one of our pro riders. So again, watching the second race of the day, junior ski 13 to 15 four-stroke light. Andrew Hubert Laurie, race leader, followed by Ali Al-Ali. And Andrew Vo in third, and Saif Al-Sisue is running as fifth. This is probably going to be Andrew's last year as a junior rider. Again, talking about a gentleman that has an incredible history. And despite the fact that he started in 2018, his percentage on hole shots averages around 80%. He's had over 150 starts in that career, and as we took a look on the different programs, when we calculated the percentage of starts, he hovered quite easily in that 80 percentile, which is an amazing deal. A white flag is out for our junior ski 13-15 four-stroke lights. Yeah, go for it. Actually, Harley has a great story about Andrew Hubert Laurie as we watch Andrew Vo cruising through this final lap.
Yeah, I was just coming on. I was just speaking to Dawn. Obviously, Andrew's out in front right now. I just was just telling her in 2022, it was my first time here, and me, Ander, and Chongur Yasai from Hungary, we was having an awesome battle here in 13 to 15 lights. It all came down to the last moto, and thankfully that was my first big title. But yeah, like I say, amazing talent, and yeah, it's awesome to share the track with them.
Thank you so much from Harley. All right, as we finish up the final couple of turns here, Andrew Hubert Laurie going to that inside on the final one. Always a good strategy, particularly if you feel comfortable on both the split sections, because that is closest to the checkered buoys. And he is just a couple of buoys away from nailing that checkered flag. You're watching Andrew Hubert Laurie, even Doug Underhill commenting about the form and precision and how perfect he is on each one of these turns. Beautiful job for Andrew Hubert Laurie, taking the win in Moto number 1 for Junior Ski 13 to 15 4-stroke lights. It is going to be Ali Alali coming through in that second place spot. Beautifully done, and he had quite the lead between himself and the rest of the pack. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us on this live stream. I tell you what, we got more great action. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail, unveiling pristine odysseys ahead, crafting each element for globe-trotting, embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Presented by Freedom Racing. Powered by Jet Tribe.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's the love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will yours be?
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
And welcome back. You're watching the Jet Tribe Eurofinals 2024 World Series Round 1. And we are going to novice runabout stock. And I just wanted to take a little bit of look back in time as we take a chance to look at the winners from last year in the novice runabout stock class. And I'm trying to find it. And, of course, I don't have it where I want it right away. Oh, thank you, bud. Oh, you're the best. Novice runabout stock, you know who won last year? Tommy Mendelin. And Khalid Al-Zaruni took second. Polish Milisaskis took your third place. So those were your champions from 2023. And as we go to 2024, who knows what it is going to foretell as far as the future on who's going to win this. But Novice Runabout Stock's got 9 riders in it this year. And we've got some very fast riders. Pole position is going to go to boat number 86. That's Angelo Ventus, who's going to have the pole position on the inside. He rides for the Philippines. And boat number 7, it's showing 770, but I'm not sure who that is. Oh, I'm sorry. It's boat number 7, actually, for the inside. Yeah, the boat number 7 is going to be Simon Sultan Alawadi. The Salman Alawadi from the UAE is on the pole position on the inside. And once again, our voice camp team down here, over 90 competitors for a TV program called the Voice Music Camp. And whoever wins that will actually be on live TV. It's just like America's Got Talent. There's over 90 kids here this weekend, and we talked them into being a part of jet ski racing. You know why, of course. We want more racers in here. Lots happening on the live stream. Appreciate Paul Rosario being on the live stream with us, and thank you so much, sir. 8-1 Racing, keep up the good work. Andrew Vo. Doing a shout out for Andrew. Enzo saying good luck. And you can see boat number 24 down there, Alexa Milhaki. I don't know, that looked like a little premature acceleration. And sure enough, Peter DeSmit up in the tower, our race director caught that right away. That's good for me, but bad for them. Good for me because I get to give you the lineup. Bad for them because they're going to have to come back and do that all over again. Jens Mendoza, go Galo Enigo Ventes from Charty Boy. I feel like there's an inside story there. Diana Blanco saying go Ventus, the goat. All right, let's run down this lineup. Fahid El Reyes is on the line from Kuwait. He's on boat number 37. He's on the outside split. Saman Alawadi, I've already mentioned on boat number 7. He's on the pole position on the outside. Agnes Albert from Hungary on boat number 44 is lined up on the inside. Arkadiusz Bartzel from Poland on boat number 70 is lined up on the outside split. Alexis Milasia from Romania, boat number 24, and he's lined up on the inside. Kristen Panahorvath from Hungary on boat number 13 is lined up on the outside part of the inside. Kali Sadini from Morocco is lined up on the outside. Gabriel Tamala from Poland on boat 116 is lined up on the outside. And Angelo Ventus, as I mentioned, has the coveted pole position on the inside. And you could just see him. Ooh, that also looked a little ragged for the start. Now, I want to talk a little bit about these red flags. You only get 2 gifts. And even with the gift, there is a penalty. So if you get caught with a red flag, premature acceleration, or a jump start, and they call you, you will have to start with a dead engine and your hand over your head, and you'll have to have the lanyard out of the boat. But after 2, they're only going to do 2 red flags. After 2 red flags, they won't even give you that gift. They are going to make you just go back to the lineup. They're going to start right away, which is going to happen now. There will be no more restarts. If you get caught premature acceleration or jump at the line, they are just going to dock you a lap, and they're just going to continue with the race. And a lot of that, obviously, we have to do because we're on such tight schedules. So they've only got 1 more gift, and I'm not sure who got called. Harley and I are just looking down the road. I do see somebody with a hand on their head, and it looks like it might be boat number 13, Christian. And Peter DeSmit going down that line. You can see our new starting grid. And a very good start for boat number 37 on the outside. That's Fahid Al Reyes from Kuwait. That outside is a sneaky way to go if you can make it work. It is the farthest away from a buoy, so you've got to really be good on getting a good start, but you've also got to have some horsepower on that boat. You're watching stock, so that could be a little bit trickier for you. Boat number 86 with a whole shot on that inside, and that is Angelo Ventus from the Philippines. So Team Philippines got to be going crazy in the stands and on the live stream. Let's take a look who's got the whole shot on that outside. That was tough. Is that boat number 7? Thank you, sir. That is Salman Alawadi from the UAE. And Harley, I don't know how you saw that, but a great one. Salman Alawadi with the whole shot. Followed by boat number 86. That's going to be Angelo Ventus. So Salman Alawadi on boat number 7, followed by 86. Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah. All right, you guys. So again, your top 2, Salman Alawadi from the UAE and Angelo Ventus from Philippines. So UAE and Philippines. Now, I was really surprised that Fahid El Reyes didn't hop into that top 3. He had a really good start on the outside, but again, so much more real estate he's got to cover. Takes a lot to convert that into a whole shot. Yeah, me too. We're going to try to get you locked and loaded on 3rd. And you can see Team Philippines up there with their hands together, holding on. And it looks like Salman Alawadi just happily, oh, yep, there, easy to see that number 7 now. Salman Alawadi going to the outside split, and it looks like Angelo Ventus also taking that outside split. Angelo Ventus, sponsored by Networks, Jet Sports, Motul, and Jet Pilot. His first win was in 2017. He's an Asian World Cup champion as well, right there in Osaka, our very first race of the year, the Asian Cup. Had a premiere of that race. Looks like it is 37. That's unofficial, but looks like it is 37 in 3rd. I wondered if he was able to convert. That's Fahid Al Reyes from Kuwait. Yep, there we go. Thank you guys so much. Our production team just rocks. Fahid El Reyes from Kuwait up in that 3rd place spot. And just trying to get a little bit of information on him, but unfortunately I do not have any information on Fahid. Back to your top 3, boat number 7, Salman Alawadi. Beautiful ride. And there is your 3rd place, Fahid El Reyes. Salman Alawadi, the gentleman that is leading, is only 23 years old. His first one was in Dubai as a junior, and there's your 4th place, boat number Alexis Milisea. He's on boat number 24. Special thanks to BRP. And it looks like 5th place might be boat number 70. That is Arkadiusz Bartzel up in 5th. Man, he's a great rider. He's 40 years old out in this 5th place spot. His nickname is Arcady or Pinky Man. I love these guys. They're very comfortable in their manhood, and they just run these really awesome pink boats. Personally, that's a favorite color. He owns his own business, by the way, out of Wrocław, Poland. He said his pre-race, I don't talk to anybody, I just strategize. That's Arkadiusz Bartzel from Poland. And when I asked him about sponsors, he goes, My American Express. That is my sponsor. Again, your race leader, boat number 7. That is Salman Alawadi. Salman Alawadi. 23 years old. First place ski junior UAE through 2015 through 2017. 3rd-time world champion and runabout GP2. And right now he's killing it. And Angelo Ventus looking very amazing. Gentleman that's sponsored by Jet Pilot and Networks and Jet Sports and Motul. His pre-race, he says he practices every race, or excuse me, races every day, practices every week. That is his pre-race routine, he said. Angelo Ventus, his nickname is Jello, which I think is pretty cool. That's your 2nd place rider. Here's 3rd place, Fahid El Reyes, riding for Kuwait. Man, isn't it crazy to take a look? Your top 3 people, all in different countries. We have 9 different countries represented and 9 different riders out here on the lineup. Once again, very impressive lineup. Harley, you wanted to talk about the timing system a little bit. And again, from the racer's perspective, how do you like that timing system?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. There's a lot of different lights that I've seen at the moment this year, and I think it's really cool. There's they bring out all different types of them. Obviously, this one you have the full red circles, then it goes to full red, and then lights out. I think that's where a lot of people are having a little bit of, I wouldn't say trouble, but obviously it's challenging just figuring out and obviously timing it the best you can. But yeah, I think it's awesome. Obviously, usually throughout the years, it's always been a band snap. So I think people have gotten very used to that time in the band. Obviously, now it's changed. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's definitely a test of your reaction. And yeah, it makes it interesting.
Talking a little bit about lap times, Salman Alawadi with a 1:32.108 on that last lap. He's very consistent. His best time was a 1:2.65.88. Angela Ventos just a little bit off that, about 12 seconds back. Not much, though, and his best lap time was a 1:3.01.64. This is a very tight race between these two riders. Milaheka has moved up into that 4th place spot. He had a 1:32 for his fastest time, and Al Reyes, who's in 3rd, has a 1:3.172 for his fastest time. We are on lap number 5. Of a very technical, and we actually made this track a little bit smaller. There are 2 tracks represented out here as well. So as we watch that runabout track, you're going to notice they go a lot farther. I would naturally call that east. I'm sure I'm completely off, though, since I'm in a complete another country. But they head out quite a bit further and make this track much bigger. So which would have been a 2-kilometer track now is 2.5 kilometers with this addition for the runabouts. All right, boat number 13 is in 6th. That is Christian Horvath, and I do believe Christian had to start with a dead engine. And 7th place was boat number 16. That's Khalil Sadini from Morocco. And in 8th is Agnes Albert from Hungary. And in 9th is Tomala. Gabriel Tomala from Poland. Again, Salman Alawadi, followed by Ventus, Angelo Ventus on boat number 86, and Fahid El Reyes on 37 is in 3rd. Milicia on boat number 24 and 4th, and Bartzel from Poland in 5th. And again, your race leader, Salman Alawadi. That last lap time was 1:35.656. Total time on the clock for him thus far is at 8:19. Love watching him handle that boat. Okay. 8-1 Racing saying hi, Harley, and congratulations to Salman Alawadi. Beautiful win and a great ride for UAE, and a special shout out to the Dubai Police. Sponsored that 2nd place rider. Angela Ventus coming across from the Philippines. Sponsored by Networks and Jet Sports. I just combined those two because I'm awesome. And Fahid El Reyes, who said he's sponsored by his mom. I love it. So once again, your top 3, Salman Alawadi, riding for the UAE. And 2nd place, Angelo Ventus, riding for the Philippines. And 3rd, Fahid El Reyes from Kuwait. And we are on to our next class. Next up is going to be women's runabout 1100 stock. And we got 6 riders down here today. That's a big program for us. And all of our races today are going to be the first motos, and then we'll start our second and third motos for tomorrow. And then we'll be going into the pros. Here's who is on this lineup. It is going to be Kate Kristen Mercado on boat number 28 with the pole position on the inside. And pole position on the outside is going to be Marie Kayla Mercado. So 2 Mercados, must be sisters, will be on the pole position. And how cool is that? I don't think I've ever seen that before where sisters had pole positions. Isn't that right? Crazy. Both of these riders for the Philippines, by the way. So Team Philippines ought to be going nuts in the stands. Boat number 22 is also lined up on the inside. She took a win yesterday in the women's right junior ski, 12 to 15. Katarina Sepp from Estonia, also on that inside. Boat number 50 is going to be Mercedes Seke on the outside split. As I mentioned, it's boat number 18. Maria Kayla Mercado is on the pole. On the outside, boat number 8, Carmen Rusma, right next to her. And the rounding out that field is going to be Anya Yahimik, who is on the outside. And what a great shot of boat number 50. That is Mercedes Seke, and man, does she come from race royalty. Her dad is Zolte Seke, and if you've never heard of him, you haven't watched very much runabout racing. He is one of the top runabout racers in the world in Hungary. Very good friends with Georgi Kasha, and just a great competitor all around. Seke Zolte has got to be nervous, and I'm sure he's going to be holding for Mercedes as she gets ready to go in her first big race, women runabout 1100 stock. You're watching all the action here for the Jet Tribe Euro Finals 2024 in the World Series Round 1 of 3 massive rounds we've got. These guys could be traveling the globe, and that was truly the dream of Drake Paraquet, the gentleman that put on this big series for the WGP1. If you want to find out more about that, go to WGP1.com. And he teamed up with Peter DeSmit and, of course, Scott Fraser from the United States. And they put together a Triple Crown bar nuns, one of the coolest Triple Crowns I've ever seen. 80 grand is up for grabs in these premier classes. So, again, you're watching the crowds here in one of the coolest places on the planet. We are in Ostrów, Warcki, and in Poland. The 9th largest country in Europe. Poland's located right in Central Europe. We're bordered by Germany, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and the Ukraine. In Poland, or Polska, comes from a tribal name, by the way, Polani, which means people living in open fields. And man, does that bring it home, because driving out here was a bunch of open fields. It's about 2.5 hours, actually, out of Warsaw, if you want to Google where we are. And we are bringing the riders back in and getting ready to rock and roll as we get going. I was just going to take a look here. I don't want to commit before I find it. You can hear the music camp down here shouting. All right, women run about 1100 stock. Going back to that lineup, and you can see boat number 28, and just once again, Kate Christine Mercado from the Philippines on the pole position on the inside. And I believe that is her sister, Marie Kayla Mercado. Please correct me, Paul, if I'm wrong. She is lined up on the pole position on the outside split. And I've never seen that I remember. A lot of cheering going on for Anya Yahimik. She is the local crowd favorite. Go, 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 Cupcake. That is Christine Kate's nickname. Cupcake and Kayla. And the sisters and the rest of the gap is off. The best of this class is scooting out of that gate, and it looked like a little bit slow on the start, but catching up quick. That is Kayla Marie Mercado on that position on the outside. And as we take a look, it is Christina Kate and Kayla Marie. So Kayla Marie on 18 with the pole position, and a boat number 22 with the whole shot on the inside split. That's Katarina Sepp. Katarina hunting a whole shot. The young lady that took Rec Lights 12 to 15 yesterday took that win, and it is 18 on that outside. So you got the Philippines going up against Estonia as they merge and converge on that front stretch. You're watching the race action for win run about 1100 stock. Katarina Sepp looking very solid, and she is going to nail the whole shot on the inside. Beautiful job from this young lady out of the Philippines. Oh, that's Anya Yahimek. Anya Yahimek on boat number, that's Mercedes Seke. Check that. Mercedes Seke from the inside nailed that second place spot, and it is going to be boat number 18, Kayla Marie Mercado in third. Man, these guys, thank you so much to our incredible TV crew for keeping this action awesome. Good luck, Harley David. I'm going to do this for you because that's so awesome. Good morning, everyone, from the Jet Sport Association of the Philippines, and good luck, Team Philippines. And that's from Harley David. Harley, a huge part of the growth of racing in Philippines. Paul Del Rosario also played a very big part in helping to grow, and actually Paul Del Rosario was one of the first Philippine racers I ever had the privilege to meet. One of the most genuine human beings. You ever get an opportunity to hang out with him, please do so. Him and his wife, Kiri Dawn, are just incredible people. And the fact that we've got Tony Vo here and Andrew Vo, our Jet Tribe peeps in the house, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity to interview Tony a little bit later. You're seeing the riders come into that outside split. Your top riders, boat 22, Katarina Sepp. 14 years fast, and when we asked her what her likes and dislikes were, she was pretty simple. I don't like winter, and I winter, but I do love racing, and I really love winning. And you can tell. It's certainly working out for her. Katarina Sepp hole-shotted. Mercedes Lackey was second. Oh, 18 is getting some pressure. That is boat number 18, the young rider. And she is hunted by boat number 28. That's her sister chasing her. Uh-oh. Kayla Marie Mercado was in that third place spot, but it's her sister, Kate Christine Mercado, chasing her down. I don't know how I would feel about that if I were sisters. Yeah, I think there might. What do you think, Harley?
I think there'll be some words at home later for sure.
That was awesome. So fourth place, Kayla Marie Mercado. All right, so we'll take a look. They're showing Kayla Marie Mercado, but let's confirm that real quick. So Kayla Marie Mercado and Christina Kate Mercado going at it. So it is 18 in third. 18 is in third. That is Kayla Marie Mercado. So again, this replay, you can take a look. Oh, yeah, boat number 28. Beautiful replay. So Kayla was in that third place spot, and Christine Kate Mercado took over for the third place ride. Thank you. All right, and there is your race leader, boat number 22. So 18, Kayla Marie Mercado had third, but Christine Kate took it. And now we're coming back at it again, and Kayla overtook Christine Kate. So Cupcake and Kayla going back and forth. So once again, Christine is going to have to battle it out and see if she can get back in that third place. So Kayla Marie on boat 18 is now back up in that third place spot. So swapping positions for Team Philippines. You guys are awesome to watch. Hey, Chris McCluggish has joined us on the live streams. Great to have you, sir. So your whole shot went to Katarina Sepp. Katarina Sepp whole shotted and is currently leading your little 14-year-old phenom. And in second place, it is Mercedes Seke. And here's your replay as these guys go back and forth. Look at boat number 18. That is Kayla Marie Mercado. No, did she break? Her nozzle broke? Oh, having some problems with her nozzle. You could see the boat roostering that back of the boat, how the water is shooting sort of more upward. That is boat number 28, Kristen Kate Mercado, who's back and forth, but she's got some engine trouble. Again, your top three, Katarina Sepp, followed by Mercedes Seke in second. And it is boat number 18, very close. But boat number 18 is in third. That is Kayla Marie Mercado. And then Cupcake Mercado still holding on to fourth. There is boat number 50. That is our hot shot from Hungary, Mercedes Seke. And I don't have a whole lot on Mercedes. Wish I had a little bit more information on her. I know, Cupcake Mercado. Isn't that a fantastic nickname? Bruce Foster joining us all the way from Australia. I had a chance to actually meet Bruce Foster back in February. What an incredible individual. It's great to have you on the live stream, sir. And Anya Yahimek wanting to get into this and see if she is in top 5. We'll get you back there as soon as we can. But again, your top 4, Katarina Sepp, Mercedes Seke. Boat number 18, Kayla Marie Mercado is in third, and Christine Kate Mercado in fourth. Let's take a look at our times. We had a 1:5:1:164 on this lap 3, and her best time was a 1:49:617 for Katarina Sepp. Mercedes Seke had a 1:48:944, so you could see why those two are very close together. And she's only 3.5 seconds away from the race leader, Katarina Sepp, and Mercedes Seke, and Mercedes only 3.5 seconds off of Katarina Sepp's time. Boat number 18 had a 1:49:204. And boat number 18 is Kayla. And boat number 28, that must be Cupcake. Her best time was a 1:51:141. And you were seeing right now just how close Katarina Sepp and Mercedes Seke are. That actually looked a little closer than 3 seconds at this point, didn't it? You and I both were checking that out. I'm like, really? I think it's faster. You know, as I take a look down, it is. It's 1.98 seconds is all that separates Mercedes Seke from Katarina Sepp. Good eye, Harley Ritchie. You and I both looked up at that, and you're like, I don't know. This seems a little closer. Wow, that is going to be tight racing. Between first and second place, Katarina Sepp's getting some pressure from the young Hungarian rider, Mercedes Seke. We got 8.5 minutes on the clock. I know, this is nuts. This is fun to watch. These young ladies, Mercedes Seke and Katarina Sepp. Meanwhile, Cupcake Mercado needing to get back in this. She's in fourth, and she's hunting her sister. How the heck do you do that in off time? I wonder if they train together. I'm going to have to get more information from them. I've got Paul and Harley on the live stream, so you guys give me the information on them. Let's talk a little bit about these guys. They hail from the Philippines. Kayla is a student. The young lady on boat number 18, her race number is her birthday. Very cool. As Mercedes Seke, she is in the back pocket of Katarina Sepp. Yeah, they're both pushing. And they both took the outside. Interesting. Very quiet rider, very fast rider. And there's our little Philippine rider, boat number 18, Kayla Marie. Kayla Marie Mercado, her first race was just February 2022. She said she likes reading and watching her sister party. Oh, that's awesome. Favorite music. Yeah, she's the homie. I like that. Favorite music is pop, and that boat is built by Dean's team, which would explain why she's so quick. Talking about boat number 18, Kayla Mercado. Your top two, Katarina Sepp. Now I feel like Mercedes Cheque is backed up just a smidge. Going through the right-hand side of the track, about 1:71. Yeah, I think they're all bunching up. I would say they're all within 10 seconds of each other. Let's take a quick look at the timing. We'll give you that update. Oh, Chris, thank you for the feedback. He said he had the pleasure to train these girls along with Jello, and all three very smart kids. And Harley David also saying they trained together with the team in Subic Bay during the weekends at Network Jet Sports. So just a little background information on the Philippines teams. Katarina Sepp with a 1:52.367 for lap number 6. And Mercedes Cheque was that 1.890 behind her. Yeah, the sisters are very close. Kayla Mercado is only 4.2 seconds off of the leader. So that just gives you an indication, guys, how close they are on the timing. And Cupcake, boat number 28, is a 1:50.766. She's only 2.4 seconds off of her sister. And white flag is up for women's runabout 1100 stock. Great times. A 1:49.617. Very decent. That was the fastest lap time for Katarina Sepp. And a special shout out to all of our incredible sponsors, as you can see on the screen. It's a really big track, very technical track. They have very little, like what I would consider a full backstretch, which does not allow them much time to relax. And if you want to follow along with me on the timing, we do have live timing. You can catch that QR code right on the Eurojetski website. It's also justracetiming.com. And Katarina Sepp, let's see what she does. She goes to the outside split. Will Mercedes follow her? Yes. And in fact, the top 4, now that was interesting. That strategy surprised me a little bit. They must feel like that outside's much quicker. Harley, your thoughts?
I'd say they're all following each other, obviously, to get as close as they can, but obviously the finish is coming up here now. So, yeah, I can't wait to watch the next one.
All right, you guys, there it is as they come on to the final 2 turns coming into the front stretch. It's Katarina Sepp going head-to-head where Mercedes Cheque. She hits that front stretch, and you can see her going towards the checkered flag. Oh, a beautiful job. Checkered flag is out for Katarina Sepp, followed by Mercedes Cheque. And boat number 18, Kayla Marie Mercado in third, and Christine Kate Mercado rounding out your top 4. Beautiful race in women's runabout, 1100 stock. Once again, the recap, women's runabout, 1100 stock. The win goes to the young phenom, Katarina Sepp, riding for Estonia. That boat was built by Adapon Kunsa. Next up, we're going to have Veteran Ski GP. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome one. This is a big race, you guys. Veteran Ski GP. We've got 10 riders that'll be on the line today. All right, you guys, we got that lineup for you, and I'll give you the quick rundown on this as these guys go out for the start. Pole position is going to go to somebody that you know pretty darn well. It's Ott Reynes. Ott, of course, is Matthias Reynes' father, and he's going to have the inside pole position, boat number 328. Boat number 8 is going to be right next to him. That is Guntis Bagnavas from Latvia. He will be right next to him on the inside. Also on the inside, Jonathan Fan, all the way over from the U.S. on boat number 79, will be on that inside split as well. Boat number 99 is also going to be on the inside. Wonder if that is Olaf Stern. And boat number 224, Philip Dufad, will be on the inside. On the outside, on the pole position, we'll start with that. It's going to be Anthony Dean from Great Britain on the pole. Boat number 245 is right next to him. That's Mikhail Vichard from France. Boat number 113 also will be on that outside. That's Sergei Alasenko from Cyprus. Boat number 9, Olaf is on that outside. Olaf Stern from Germany. And boat number 11, Bogdan Suhetsky from the Ukraine, will be on the outside as well. It is going to be a very big bind. Oh, and it's Valerie Doha will be on the inside. That was the only rider I was missing. And you've got a shot right now of Jonathan Fan riding for the U.S., one of the big Kawasaki riders. And Samantha Shortland, I don't know if you had a chance to watch Harley, but man, what a beautiful watch Harry. Harry Shortland, of course, took the course today on the really cool little sit down that he's been riding, the Spark. He's only 8 years old, and Samantha Shortland just chimed in. Yeah, so Harry Shortland was able to do that. We love you guys. Jilly Dean Thompson, come on, Anthony Dean, and we are ready with Veteran Ski GP. All right, there we go. You got your pole position on the inside. Ott Reynes, boat number 328. And look at the legend that is holding for him. That is Matthias Reynes, who just entered the Army. So they actually let him out briefly to come and do the racing, and they're actually working with the Army to be able to let Matthias still continue to race. And you can see Reynes getting ready. Oh, that's hard to hold that lineup. That's Guntis Bugdanovs from Latvia right next to him on boat number 8. Jonathan Fan right in that. Oh, and it was Jonathan. I don't know if they're going to call him or not. We'll see. We'll see. I don't see his hand up. Maybe. He did, huh? Yeah, unfortunately, the officials did call Jonathan Fan for a premature acceleration, so he will be having to start with a dead engine. Not impossible to take a win from that, but it certainly makes it harder on yourself. You see Valerie Doha lined up right next to him on that inside, and a good start. But a really good start for boat number 81. That was Anthony Dean on the outside. And let's see how Ott Reynes does on the inside split. I don't know. It's looking pretty awesome. I thought Anthony might have a good one. Anton Yegelnitsky saying, let's go. And Baron Fisher saying, come on, Dino. Let's take it 1, 2, 2, 4 on the inside. And that is going to be Philip Dufad. Good one. And boat number 81, that is Anthony Dean on the outside split. Who is going to get the whole shot between it? Philip Dufad on the inside and Anthony Dean on the outside. Even Harley's over here getting stressed out on these starts. It's so tense. Will Anthony Dean be able to do it? And he does. Whole shot for Anthony Dean from Great Britain. It's going to be Philip Dufad in second. Beautiful run for Philippe Dufad who is riding for France. So you got Great Britain going head-to-head with France. And right now, Great Britain in the lead of that one. Yeah, so it's going to be Alasinko in third and Valerie Doha in fourth, unofficially. I am kind of wondering about that. Yeah, Harley was pointing out that that boat that says super bright out there, that might be Valerie Doha. Was that in the fourth? I was wondering who that was, but we'll see as they come around. That might be Martin Manny's old boat. Boy, I really miss him. Martin, I don't know if you're listening to the live stream. Sometimes Martine actually hangs out on the live stream with us, but Martin Manny was just a great guy. Chris, I really appreciate you joining us on the live stream, man. We got to get you. We got to get you on the microphone to figure out a way to give you a voice. Chris McCluggage said, "Harley Ritchie, your dad should have raced." I agree. Harley, your response on that?
I got nothing to say, honestly. You can, yeah, I know he needs to. He needs to get back into it.
He's a machine.
Yeah, obviously he raced for a long time, but got to convince him to get back. And obviously he's looking after me half the time, but yeah.
All right, I think it's 113, actually, Sergey Alasinko that might have that boat. Lori Ann Smith saying, come on, Dino, let's do this. Let's do the rundown. It is Sergey Alasinko in that third place spot. So once again, boat number 81, Anthony Dean leading. Boat number 224, Philippe Dufont in second. 113 is Sergey Alasinko in third. Valerie Doha, again, unofficially in fourth. And I got some times for you guys as well. Dufont had the best lap time, or excuse me, had that last lap time with a 1:4.34. Alasinko with a 1:4.2 and Doha with a 1:4.5. Uh-oh. Anthony Dean is showing down on the live timing. I'm wondering if they docked him on that start or missed a buoy. So I'm not showing the fastest lap time for Anthony Dean, and that surprises me. So taking a look at this live timing, they are showing Philippe Dufont as leading with a 1:43.4. So showing up on our live screen, live timing, we'll follow what the production team is showing us, which is Anthony Dean leaning and Philippe Dufont in second. But just a heads up, Anthony Dean might have some trouble. I'll just leave it there. Might have missed a buoy or might have missed something on a merge for that to happen, because that was really unusual that I don't see Anthony Dean. I don't see Anthony Dean showing up on the live timing as the leader. So crazy. All right, we'll see what that means. Right now, we're back to the track. It is Anthony Dean leading for your on-screen action. Philippe Dufont in second, and boat number 113, Sergey Alasinko in third, and Valerie Doha is showing up in fourth, and boat number 245. That is Michael Vichard from France is up in fifth place. Yeah, I'd love to know that too. Yeah, I'm really curious about that. And it makes me curious that Anthony Dean is showing up at the bottom of the live timing. Want to thank you guys for following along on this live stream. You can check out all the action at the WGP1.com website, because we've got a lot of races coming at you this year. Let's talk a little bit about your race leader on that track. It is Anthony Dean and Philippe Dufont second, but Anthony Dean, 53. Dean is 50 years old, 53 years old. So I don't know if you guys know the backstory on that, but he actually retired. And then everybody kept giving him a hard time, so he came back into the race scene. He's a multiple-time British and European champion. And his pre-race routine, he puts the left boot on first when getting dressed. I don't know if that's true or not, but he's a goober. I'll tell you that. A ton of fun to hang out with him. Last night I got a chance to... They've got this really cool location right on the race site where all the race trucks, food trucks are. And we were all hanging out with them, and I found out that Dean had actually jumped up on one of the food trucks, and they got a picture of him hugging the hamburger. I don't know if you saw that. But check out some of the crazy antics these guys are doing. Dean has an incredible race career and just a beautiful soul. But he said loves to cycle. He's a big cycling guy in his off time, and his boat, of course, built by Jet Shed. Lives in Stamford, UK. But then he's quick to tell me, but I did hang out in Phoenix, Arizona in the 80s, Dawn. I'm not sure what that was all about, but his race number used to belong to his friend Lee Manvels, and but of course we lost Lee a few years ago to cancer, so he rides that race number in honor of Lee. You're watching Warcki GP, and this is a big class. And then now it looks like the live timing has adjusted that so that he is back in the lead. Phew. Okay, so I didn't mean to give you guys a heart attack, but it was showing him down, so I had to talk about it. His best lap time was a 1:40.855, and this last lap, lap number 5, it was a 1:46.153. So I did not mean to get everybody on the Great Britain in a panic. He is still registered as the race leader, so we got that corrected. There is boat number 99. That was the gentleman that we called in 4th place on the first lap. That's Valerie Doha. He's got a 1:45.40 for his lap time on this last lap. Valerie Doha in 4th. Valerie, 36 years old, out of Kiev, Ukraine. His first race was in 2012, and he said, Dawn, I haven't missed a race since 2015. This guy's committed. Valerie Doha, ton of fun to hang out with. You're watching Warcki GP. We got 10 riders in this one. And the big story of the day is this gentleman that first started racing in 1984, Dean Anthony out of the UK. Now, Harley, you know Dean pretty well. Do you got any cool stories on him you can bust him for?
I mean, I wanted to give him a huge shout out. He's the main reason I'm here. I am riding his spare boat, so I just wanted to give a massive shout out to him. He helps me out a lot. Obviously, he's super fun. He's one of the, like you say, more goobers out of everyone. But yeah, super fun to hang out with. Super grateful for everything he's done for me. And yeah, you got me shaking right now. You better hold this down.
So Anthony Dean, or Dean Anthony. Anybody that's got 2 first names. Oh, yeah, look at this. We're getting a battle here. That's Valerie Doha going after Philippe Dufond. And that 3rd and 2nd place, actually, that was 1-1-3 Sergey Alasenko, who just moved into 2nd. Valerie Doha was trying to get into that as well. So Sergey just moved into 2nd, taking over Philippe Dufond. Wow, beautiful. Let's take a look at the timing because you know how that tells the story. Anthony had a 1:40. His last lap was a 1:49.227. And Sergey Alasenko was 2.4 seconds off of him. And now he's trying to push Anthony, but ended up going in the water. So Sergey Alasenko doing the... yeah, that was actually doing the... oh, gosh. Little water ballet. Water snake got him. Sergey Alasenko is down. I do think that's Martin Manny's old boat. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but doesn't that look like Martin's old boat? Yeah, 100% on it. I think that's exactly. Well, I'm glad the boat's still here because I think you could see 14 miles away It was always real easy to see where everybody was. So unfortunately, Sergey is down. So that's going to put Philippe Dufond back in second. And last lap time for Anthony Dean was a 1:49.227. Philippe Dufond. His best lap time was a 1:42.596. And Ben Sellers shouting out, "Go Dino." Luke Lucas also on the line saying, "Go Dino." You're watching Anthony Dean. Look at that scowl. That's not at all his normal face. What's happening there? Anthony Dean looking all James Bondish on his profile picture, British Enduro champion. I tried to pin him down. He just said he's a multiple British and European champion. Unofficially, I think he has over 2 to 10 world titles. I'll just leave it there. He said he dislikes cheaters but loves Zara. What a goober. Come on, he is a goober. He said one of the big things that made a difference with his training was training with Lucy Gadsby every week. Man, I miss Lucy. She has had the biggest trouble with her back, actually going into back surgery in September. She hasn't really wanted to talk about that too much, but I'm actually going to talk about it for her because Lucy is one of my heroes. She's just one of the fastest women in the world, and I think what's more important about her is her soul and her passion. She's just an incredible human being, and hope to get a chance to hang out with her this week. She is actually out here in Ostrov. So big love to you, Lucy Gadsby. And Harley even said that she was his coach as well. So,
yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to Lucy. Obviously, Lucy coached me when I was up and running when I started on the Superjet. So, yeah, thank you.
Awesome. White flag is up for Anthony Dean. Or Dean Anthony, however you want to call him. We'll answer to anything. This is race number 5. Just an outstanding human. 1:47. He's actually getting faster with the pressure behind him. A 1:47.459. You see that quite often in these racers. They'll cruise. They go only as fast as they absolutely have to go because they've got to manage these resources. These races are incredibly taxing. Everything from the machine to your physical resources, but then you've also got to maintain all of that focus. It's an exhausting sport, so much fun. But man, when they see somebody coming up behind them, they know how to kick it into the next gear for sure.
Yeah, obviously, you got to really reserve yourself. If you don't have to, just try to stay as calm as possible and just be smooth. Obviously, if you have people behind you, you have to push as hard as you can, but still stay within that limit that you know of yourself. So, yeah.
All right, Philippe Dufond from France, your gentleman that's back up in second. He's 57 years old, so, man, big props to him. Nickname is Fifi or Rock. He lives in Fontainebleau near Paris, France. He says he likes women, especially his wife. I love that. Hot countries and traveling. Jeremy Ratouin built his boat. Talking about your second place rider, Philippe Dufond, and that is Anthony Dean on his final lap. I noticed these guys really favoring the outside and everybody clapping for him from Great Britain. The team's going wild up in the stands. Congratulations, Anthony Dean, for the first moto win. And great job. He was actually texting me last night to see who all was in the class. Such a fun guy. Anthony Dean, ladies and gentlemen, bringing it home for the UK. And you've been watching the action for Veteran Ski GP. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll be right back with more cool action right here in Ostrów, Poland.
I have a relationship in Thailand. It's the love for the people, for the food, the beautiful nature, and the places. I've cultivated a beautiful relationship in Thailand. What will
Presented
yours be?
by Freedom Racing.
Official partner, Sport Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds.
Welcome to our proudest moment. Tumbling through every single detail. Unveiling pristine odysseys ahead. Crafting each element for globe-trotting. Embarking for the sky. Your magical journey redefined. Thai, smooth as silk.
Presented by Freedom Racing. Powered by Jet Tribe.
Welcome back, you guys, to the Expert Runabout Superstock. You're watching Jet Tribe Eurofinals 2024 World Series Round 1. And we are on this next class, Expert Runabout Superstock. Boom, baby. And again, we're running our way down the first series of motos. And, man, we've had some great racing so far. Let's talk a little bit about this lineup. We got 9 riders representing out here today.